it's Janelle Waz, and Harvest Moon 64 is insane! Even though I'm a big Harvest Moon fan, I really only got into Harvest Moon 64 less than a year ago, and I really wanted to try it after seeing the Harvest Moon community online talk about how great this game is for years. And you know what? I can see the charm. And yet, it's one of the craziest Harvest Moon games I've ever played, and I've been playing the series for about 20 years. I start up a game and get thrown into a dilapidated farm with a local town nearby, Flowerbud Village. Well, since I'm new in town, I better go and meet the locals.
That's not for sale. It was one of my mistakes. Hey, you! Don't touch.
Leave me alone. Don't talk to me. I don't know, I get the impression I'm not really wanted here. But hey, not everyone in town is inhospitable. In fact, many of them are willing to introduce themselves and not be completely devoid of civility. Heck, you could practically see yourself marrying one of the town's 5 eligible bachelorettes. They're all just such lovely ladies. Gosh, what a terrible father! You should let me have my way!
What? Don't be so selfish, Karen! What an undutiful daughter!
Nothing like airing your dirty laundry to your new neighbors. This here is Karen. Now, Karen was my favorite bachelorette in Harvest Moon Back to Nature, which has a lot of the same characters, and I usually end up marrying her in my playthroughs. She's one of the more mature bachelorettes, polite and even friendly to the new sexy farmer that just moved in. She's a tad different in this game.
Don't talk to me so much.
She's perfect. Now, Karen in this game might seem like a tough nut to crack. After all her early interactions aren't unlike her father's, thoroughly unfriendly. But the true way to any girl's heart is by showing her your dog 50 times. I know she says he doesn't seem too clever, but the results don't lie. Why bother spending my hard-earned G on gifts she may or may not like when I have the puppy?
What are you doing with that dog? I'm not talking about the puppy.
In fact, if you really wanted to get Karen's heart level up in one day, you certainly can. I didn't. I prefer the slow burn of a couple of days. And our relationship grew by leaps and bounds. She digs me. Heck, I'm sure to get a Thanksgiving present this year. After all, it's customary for the girls to give guys a gift. Instead, I unlock this cutscene. Hey, do you like me? Yes, I've shown you my dog hundreds of times by now.
Then bring me a blue feather!
That's right, kids. She was supposed to give me a gift. Instead, I have to give her a blue feather and marry her. Guys, I'm marrying the local Karen.
Yikes.
But beyond romance, you have an entire town to befriend, like Ellen here. Good old, sweet old lady Ellen, rocking in her chair practically the entire year, even in the middle of winter.
Hello, it's been a long time, eh? But of course you don't remember. Last time we met, you were just a sprout.
Whenever I would go into town and see this sweet old lady rocking in her chair, enjoying life and the breeze of a warm spring day, I would stop by and shoot the breeze with her. Not that I was going to marry her granddaughter Ellie to gain brownie points or anything, but Ellen was a nice person to stop by and chat with.
Hi, Jack. You sure look like your grandpappy.
But it's because of the scuttlebutt online that I knew what her fate would be if I stopped to talk to her when she was staying almost perfectly still. I mean, come on, it won't kill you to have a conversation.
Oh, Jack, spring makes me sleepy. I was dreaming just now about my dear-ted grandpa and your grandfather. Ellie.
What, Grandma? Let's go inside if you're going to sleep. Grandma? Grandma? Grandma! I made conversation with an old lady and she died!
You're not a jinx because I'm not dead. And I wish I was.
Grandma looked like she was just sleeping. Yeah, well, she was until Farmer Jack here decided to strike up a conversation with her. Luckily, this can be avoided by simply ignoring her for an entire season. Look, Ellen, this hurts me as much as it hurts you. I've enjoyed our conversations. But your life depends on me not talking to you. See you in the summertime so you won't experience death by talking. But it's not just chatting with the townspeople. There are plenty of festivals to meet up with the locals. Some are very cute, some have dancing, some are this. But of course, the way to relax after a long day of work on the farm is at the local bar where you can talk with the locals. Now, I'm not one for alcohol, and I'm also very, very cheap, so it's just water for me. Well, aren't you the healthy one? Oh, fine. So, you can get drunk in this game. In fact, alcohol and even drunkenness is present in early Harvest Moon games, which got slowly phased out over time. It's not a big part of the early games, but it's a little odd that it's in a kid's game. So head on over to the bar and crack one open with the boys, and learn all their secrets. At first, I was happy just to see her. Now that I can talk with her and she smiles at me, I'm greedy. I want to talk with her more and more. I come here to drink in the atmosphere more than the alcohol. Makes me want to talk about things I can't speak of in the daytime. Dude, what? Don't give me that look! I know what's on your mind, Jeff! It's good to drink after work! Ha ha! It's energy for tomorrow! Guy, I don't think alcohol works that way. Although Karen might be hard to find and you can spend days carrying your dog all over town looking for her, you will always find her in the evenings at the bar. Hey, why don't you dance with me next time? I'll teach you. See, when she's not standoffish and has a few glasses of wine, Karen is rather pleasant. Heck, sometimes she even comes to the bar with her father, the same father she probably yelled at earlier this afternoon. That's why I didn't want a girl. Dude, your daughter is right there! I have no clue what she's thinking about. Alcohol. It could bring out your dance moves and the truth. I think I understand why Karen is the way she is.
Now give me back my bottle. Give me my bottle!
The locals even come to the bar to ring in the new year.
Yeah!
I'm watching Anne so she doesn't party too hardy. When I look back, there were many things.
What was I saying?
Yeah! But getting together in a bar for some New Year's drinks isn't that unusual. It's the town-wide drinking contest the next day. And guess what? You had to be building up your alcohol tolerance throughout the entire year for this day. Drink, 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 drink. Yeah, toast. Watch out, I'll drink you under the table. Yeah, Karen, how many of those have you had today?
One.
Toast to a good year. Boy, there are lots of people. And 2 of you.
I see 3 of them out there. Get the one in the middle.
Bye-bye.
I mean, this... I've never seen Harvest Moon do this before.
I can't drink anymore. Take over from me, will ya?
But surely enough, future wifey drank me under the table like she said. I didn't realize this game was gonna be so edgy. But that's enough Harvest Moon 64 weirdness for right now. I still plan to do a full review of the game, but I wanted to highlight some of the stranger moments I experienced playing this game the first time through. Hope you all enjoyed the video, don't drink and farm, and I'll see you all next time.